The Fire Within, Igniting Your Inner Drive. Chapter 1, The Spark of Potential. In the quiet moments of dawn, when the world is draped in silence, a spark flickers to life. It's in that stillness, away from the clamor of daily distractions, that we often first catch a glimpse of our inner potential. Potential is not merely an abstract concept, it is a living, breathing entity that resides within each of us, waiting patiently for recognition and nurturing. Just as a seed harbors the promise of a towering oak, so too do we house within us the capacity for greatness, waiting to be ignited. Recognizing our potential is paramount. It is the first step in a journey that can lead to profound self-discovery and achievement. Yet, many of us navigate life unaware of the latent abilities we possess. We are like unlit candles, our brilliance hidden beneath layers of doubt, fear, and complacency. To unlock this potential, we must first acknowledge its existence. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, a figure synonymous with empowerment and success. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, Oprah faced immense challenges in her early life. However, she discovered her potential as a communicator and leader when she secured a job as a news anchor. It was here that she began to recognize the power of her voice. Instead of allowing her circumstances to define her, she embraced her inner drive, transforming her past struggles into fuel for her future endeavors. Oprah's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the extraordinary heights we can reach when we dare to believe in our potential. Another inspiring example is J.K. Rowling. Before she became a household name with her Harry Potter series, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers and lived in near poverty as a single mother. Yet, she persisted, driven by a vision that was as vivid as the characters she created. Rowling often reflects on her darkest days, stating that hitting rock bottom became the solid foundation on which she built her life. Her story illustrates how our potential often emerges from adversity, serving as a reminder that the fire within us can be sparked even in the most challenging times. These narratives are not just stories of success, they encapsulate the universal truth that each of us has a unique spark waiting to be ignited. But what exactly is this spark? It is our inner drive, a combination of passion, purpose, and potential. Psychologically, motivation stems from various sources, including intrinsic and extrinsic factors. Intrinsic motivation arises from within, it is the desire to achieve for personal satisfaction, while extrinsic motivation involves external rewards such as fame or financial gain. Understanding where our motivation originates is essential for self-awareness and personal growth. In the realm of psychology, self-awareness is a critical component of motivation. It allows us to recognize our strengths, weaknesses, and the areas where we can grow. Self-awareness acts as a mirror, reflecting our true selves and enabling us to see beyond the surface. It is the first step in unlocking our potential. By understanding who we are and what drives us, we can chart a course towards our goals and aspirations. To begin this journey of self-awareness, I invite you to engage in reflective journaling. This exercise will help you uncover your personal strengths and untapped potential. Take a moment to find a quiet space, free from distractions. Grab a notebook or open a digital document and allow yourself to write freely. Reflective journaling exercise. 1. Identify your strengths. List at least 5 qualities or skills that you believe define you. These could be anything from being a good listener to having a knack for creative problem solving. Reflect on moments when you felt proud of these qualities. 2. Explore your passions. What activities make you lose track of time? What subjects do you find yourself drawn to? Jot down the activities that ignite a sense of joy and fulfillment in your life. 3. Acknowledge your achievements. Recall instances where you overcame challenges or achieved goals, no matter how small. Write about what you learned from these experiences and how they contributed to your growth. 4. Visualize your ideal self. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in 5 years. What does your life look like? What are you doing? Who are you with? Write down this vision. Allow yourself to dream big. 5. Identify your fears. What fears hold you back from pursuing your potential? Write them down. Acknowledging these fears is the first step towards overcoming them. 6. Set intentions. Based on your reflections, write down 3 intentions or goals you would like to pursue. These should be aligned with your strengths and passions, serving as a compass to guide your journey. As you engage in this reflective journaling exercise, allow yourself to be honest and open. The act of writing can be cathartic, revealing insights you may not have consciously recognized. Remember, acknowledging your potential is not an egotistical endeavor, it is a necessary step towards realizing the greatness that lies within you. In conclusion, recognizing our inner potential is the catalyst for igniting the fire within. Just as a spark can ignite a roaring flame, so too can the acknowledgement of our strengths and passions propel us toward our dreams. The stories of Oprah and J.K. Rowling remind us that potential is not reserved for a select few, it resides within each of us, awaiting the right moment to flourish. As we embark on this journey together, let us commit to nurturing the spark of potential within ourselves, transforming it into a blazing fire of motivation and purpose. The journey may be challenging, but every step taken towards self-awareness and recognition is a testament to the incredible power that lies within each of us. Are you ready to ignite your fire within? Chapter 2: Fueling the Flame of Passion. When we think of motivation, we often envision it as a cold, hard drive, a relentless force propelling us forward. But what if I told you that the truest motivation is not a machine-like persistence but rather a warm, flickering flame? This flame represents our passions, those deep-seated interests and desires that ignite our spirits and inspire us to take action. Passion is the spark that transforms mere motivation into something far more powerful, the fuel for our dreams. The connection between passion and motivation. Passion and motivation are intricately intertwined, like 2 dancers in a perfectly choreographed duet. Passion provides the energy and enthusiasm, while motivation offers direction and purpose. Without passion, motivation can quickly devolve into a monotonous routine, an obligation rather than an inspiration. Conversely, when passion is present, motivation becomes effortless, it feels like a natural extension of who we are. Consider the story of Maya, a talented graphic designer who spent years in a corporate job, feeling drained and uninspired. Despite her impressive skills, she found herself increasingly unmotivated, dreading each workday. It wasn't until she took a step back and reflected on her true interests, illustration, travel, and storytelling, that she ignited a passion for creating travel-themed art. This awakening transformed her motivation. She began to wake up early, sketching ideas and creating vibrant designs that resonated with her audience. Her passion for travel and art fueled her motivation to launch a successful online shop, turning her side hustle into a thriving business. Maya's experience illustrates an essential truth: identifying and nurturing our passions can turn mundane tasks into exhilarating pursuits, driving us toward our goals with vigor and excitement. Discovering what excites you, a framework. Identifying your passions can feel daunting, especially amid the noise of daily life and societal expectations. Here's a framework to help you peel back the layers and uncover what truly excites you. 1. Reflect on your joys. Begin by carving out time for self-reflection. Ask yourself, what activities make me lose track of time? When do I feel most alive? Write down your thoughts without judgment. This is about exploring, not critiquing. 2. Identify your core values. Passions often align closely with our core values. Make a list of what matters most to you: family, creativity, adventure, service, etc. Cross-reference this list with your reflections. Do any overlapping themes emerge? Explore your interests. Engage in new activities or revisit old ones. Take a cooking class, join a book club, volunteer, or travel to new places. The goal is to expose yourself to diverse experiences. Sometimes, passion lies in unexpected places. 4. Listen to your emotions. Pay attention to what stirs your emotions. Do you feel a surge of excitement when you talk about a particular subject? Does a specific career path evoke a sense of dread? Your emotional responses are powerful indicators of your passions. 5. Seek feedback. Talk to friends or family about your strengths and interests. Sometimes, others can see our passions more clearly than we can. They may recall moments when you were particularly animated or engaged. 6. Write a letter to your future self. Visualize where you want to be in 5 or 10 years. Write a letter to your future self, describing your life, the work you do, and the passions you pursue. This exercise can clarify what you desire and guide your path forward. Practical activities for exploration and self-reflection. Once you have a clearer sense of your interests and values, it's time to engage in activities that will help you dig deeper into your passions. Passion journaling. Set aside time each week to journal about your experiences and feelings related to your passions. Document what excites you and any new interests you encounter. This practice will help you recognize patterns and deepen your understanding of what truly moves you. Passion projects. Choose a small project that aligns with your interests. Whether it's writing a short story, starting a garden, or launching a blog, engaging in a passion project can clarify your motivations and help you explore your creativity. Networking and mentoring. Reach out to people who are doing what you love. Attend workshops, join clubs, or connect with mentors. Learning from others can provide insights into how they turn their passions into purpose and may ignite your own passion further. The passion pitfall. Beware of the passion pitfall, the belief that you must find your one true passion. Life is multifaceted, and it's entirely possible to have several passions that evolve over time. Embrace the journey and allow your interests to shift and grow. Case studies: turning passion into purpose. David, the teacher who became a chef. David spent years in a stable teaching job, but his heart belonged to the kitchen. After attending a culinary class, he discovered a love for cooking that reignited his motivation. He began hosting dinner parties, experimenting with recipes, and sharing his culinary journey on social media. Eventually, he left teaching to open a small restaurant that celebrated local ingredients and sustainable practices. His passion for food transformed not only his career but also his community, as he created a space for connection and creativity around the dining table. Sarah, the corporate executive who became a philanthropist. Sarah was a successful corporate executive, but she felt unfulfilled. After volunteering at a local shelter, she discovered her passion for social justice and community service. Inspired, she channeled her skills in leadership and management into founding a nonprofit organization aimed at empowering underprivileged youth. Her motivation shifted from climbing the corporate ladder to creating lasting change, and she found a renewed sense of purpose that she had been missing. These examples remind us that passion can take many forms, and it's never too late to pursue what sets your soul on fire. As you embark on your journey to discover and embrace your passions, remember that the flame within you is waiting to be kindled. By exploring, reflecting, and engaging in activities that excite you, you will not only fuel your motivation but also ignite a profound sense of purpose in your life. The fire within is powerful, let it illuminate your path and guide you toward a more fulfilling existence. Chapter 3: Overcoming the Shadows of Fear. Fear is a shadow that often looms larger than life itself. It creeps into our minds, whispering tales of inadequacy and failure, stifling our motivation, and casting doubt on our dreams. Yet, within the very essence of fear lies a paradox: it can either paralyze us or propel us into the depths of personal growth. In this chapter, we will confront these shadows, explore their origins, and discover strategies to transform fear from an adversary into an ally. The nature of fear. Fear is an intrinsic part of the human experience, an evolutionary tool that has kept us safe from harm. However, in today's world, many of our fears are not life-threatening, they are often rooted in our perceptions and beliefs. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown can manifest in various forms, stifling our motivation and holding us back from pursuing our goals. Consider Sarah, a talented artist who, despite her skill, had always hesitated to showcase her work. The fear of judgment loomed over her like a storm cloud, inhibiting her creativity. It wasn't until a close friend encouraged her to embrace her talent that she began to confront her fears. Sarah's journey illustrates a crucial truth: fear can bend us, but it does not have to break us. The role of fear in personal growth. While fear can feel like a barrier, it can also serve as a powerful catalyst for growth. When we face our fears, we stretch the boundaries of our comfort zones. This stretch can be uncomfortable, but it is often where the magic happens. It is in these moments of discomfort that we discover our resilience and strength. Fear can signal areas in our lives that require attention or change. For instance, if you fear public speaking, it may indicate a desire for connection and recognition. Instead of avoiding the podium, consider it an opportunity to learn and grow. As you confront these fears, you may uncover hidden passions and capabilities that you never knew existed. Confronting fear: techniques for transformation. 1. Visualization. Visualization is a potent technique that can help us reframe our relationship with fear. By vividly imagining the successful outcome of a challenging situation, we can reduce anxiety and increase our confidence. Picture yourself stepping onto that stage, delivering your speech with poise and passion. Imagine the applause that follows, the nods of understanding from your audience. This mental rehearsal creates a sense of familiarity that can alleviate fear. Take a moment to visualize your goals. What does success look like? What obstacles stand in your way? Visualizing yourself overcoming these obstacles can provide a roadmap for navigating your fears. The more you practice this technique, the more tangible your aspirations will become. 2. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is another powerful tool that can help us manage fear. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we can observe our fears without judgment. This practice allows us to acknowledge our feelings without letting them overwhelm us. When you feel fear creeping in, take a deep breath and focus on your surroundings. What do you see, hear, and feel? Grounding yourself in the present can help diminish the power of fear. Consider the story of Jonathan, a young entrepreneur who faced crippling anxiety before important meetings. By incorporating mindfulness techniques into his routine, such as deep breathing exercises and meditation, he learned to acknowledge his fears without letting them dictate his actions. This shift allowed him to approach meetings with clarity and confidence, ultimately leading to the success he had long desired. 3. Exposure therapy. Exposure therapy is a method often used in psychological practices, but it can also be applied in our personal lives to confront fear. This technique involves gradually exposing ourselves to the situations that frighten us. For example, if you fear social interactions, start by engaging in small conversations with acquaintances before progressing to larger gatherings. The key to exposure therapy is to take small, manageable steps. Each step you take diminishes the power of fear. As you acclimate to these experiences, you will build confidence in your ability to face challenges head-on. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Stories of triumph. The world is filled with stories of individuals who have faced their fears and emerged stronger. Take, for example, the story of J.K. Rowling. Before the phenomenal success of the Harry Potter series, Rowling battled significant personal challenges, including depression and the fear of failure. She faced countless rejections from publishers but persisted because her passion for storytelling outweighed her fear. Today, she is not only one of the most successful authors in history but also a testament to the idea that fear can be a stepping stone to greatness. Similarly, consider the life of Oprah Winfrey, who faced a tumultuous childhood filled with adversity and fear. Instead of allowing her past to define her, Oprah used her experiences to fuel her passion for empowering others. By confronting her fears and using them as motivation, she transformed her life and became an influential figure, inspiring millions worldwide. Embracing the journey. Fear will always be a part of our lives, but it does not have to control us. By understanding its nature and employing techniques such as visualization, mindfulness, and exposure therapy, we can learn to confront our fears rather than shy away from them. Remember, fear is not the enemy, it is a powerful indicator of where growth lies. As you embark on your journey of self-discovery and motivation, take a moment to reflect on what fears are holding you back. Acknowledge them, confront them, and then take a step forward. The shadows of fear may seem daunting, but with each step you take, you will find that the light of your inner drive begins to shine brighter. Embrace the fire within, and let it guide you through the darkness. Chapter 4: Building Resilience, the Unyielding Spirit. In the vast landscape of human experience, resilience stands as a towering mountain, a testament to the power of the human spirit. It is not merely the ability to endure, it is the capacity to rise, to adapt, and to thrive in the face of adversity. Resilience is the unyielding spirit that fuels our journey toward motivation and achievement, propelling us to transform challenges into stepping stones. Defining resilience and its significance. At its core, resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. It is the mental reservoir of strength that we draw upon in times of stress and hardship. Imagine a rubber band. When stretched, it may feel taut and on the verge of breaking, however, when released, it returns to its original form. This is resilience, a dynamic process that helps us not only withstand difficulties but emerge from them stronger and more capable. In our journey toward motivation, resilience plays a critical role. It acts as a cushion when we face criticism, a shield against doubt, and a compass guiding us through the fog of uncertainty. Without resilience, motivation can flicker like a candle in the wind, easily extinguished by the storms of life. It is resilience that transforms fleeting motivation into a sustainable drive, allowing us to pursue our goals even when the path becomes rocky. Strategies for developing a resilient mindset. If resilience is the mountain, then the strategies we employ to build it are the paths we carve up its slopes. Here are some practical ways to cultivate a resilient mindset. 1. Reframe setbacks as opportunities. One of the most powerful tools in fostering resilience is the ability to reframe setbacks. Instead of viewing failures as dead ends, see them as valuable lessons. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This shift in perspective can turn disappointment into motivation. For example, if you didn't get the job you applied for, reflect on the interview process and identify areas for improvement rather than dwelling on perceived shortcomings. 2. Embrace a growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck's concept of a growth mindset is pivotal in building resilience. This mindset is the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. When faced with challenges, those with a growth mindset view obstacles as opportunities to grow, rather than threats to their self-worth. Embracing this perspective can empower you to tackle challenges head-on, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. 3. Practice self-compassion. Resilience is not about being unbreakable, it's about being kind to ourselves during tough times. Practicing self-compassion means treating ourselves with the same kindness we would extend to a friend facing difficulties. Acknowledge your emotions, embrace your imperfections, and remind yourself that setbacks are a part of the human experience. This self-kindness can bolster your resilience, making it easier to bounce back from life's challenges. 4. Set realistic goals. Setting achievable goals can provide direction and purpose, fueling your motivation. Break larger goals into smaller, manageable steps, and celebrate your progress along the way. This incremental approach not only helps build confidence but also reinforces your resilience, as you learn to navigate challenges bit by bit rather than becoming overwhelmed by the bigger picture. The importance of community and support systems. Resilience is not a solitary endeavor, it thrives in the company of others. Our communities and support systems are invaluable resources that nurture resilience. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences, be it friends, family, mentors, or support groups, creates an environment where we can share our struggles and triumphs. When we face adversity, the encouragement of those around us can serve as a lifeline. Sharing our experiences can lighten our burdens and provide fresh perspectives on our challenges. Moreover, engaging in supportive relationships fosters a sense of belonging and connection, which is essential for resilience. Remember, it's okay to lean on others. Vulnerability can be a strength, not a weakness. Real-life examples of resilience in action. History is replete with stories of resilience that can inspire our own journeys. Consider the remarkable tale of Thomas Edison, whose relentless spirit led to countless inventions, including the light bulb. When asked about his many failures, he famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's resilience transformed his setbacks into stepping stones toward groundbreaking success. Another powerful example is Malala Yousafzai, an advocate for girls' education in Pakistan. After surviving an assassination attempt by the Taliban, she did not retreat into fear but instead emerged with an even stronger voice. Her unwavering commitment to education and human rights has inspired millions worldwide, showcasing how resilience can galvanize not only an individual but also an entire movement. In our contemporary landscape, we find resilience in everyday heroes, parents juggling multiple responsibilities, individuals overcoming personal challenges, and communities uniting in the face of disaster. Each story echoes the truth that resilience is not reserved for the extraordinary, it resides within us all, waiting to be ignited. Conclusion. Building resilience is an essential part of igniting your inner drive. It allows you to navigate the unpredictable terrain of life with grace and strength. By reframing setbacks, embracing a growth mindset, practicing self-compassion, and leaning on our communities, we can cultivate an unyielding spirit that not only fuels our motivation but also enriches the lives of those around us. As you continue your journey, remember that resilience is a muscle that grows stronger with use. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to flex that muscle, to rise again, and to move forward with renewed purpose. Embrace the fire within you, for it is your resilience that will light the way. Chapter 5: The Power of Habit. creating your success blueprint. As the sun rises each morning, it brings with it an opportunity for renewal, a blank canvas upon which we can paint the day ahead. Yet, how often do we find ourselves repeating the same patterns, stuck in a cycle of unfulfilled potential? The truth is, the key to unlocking our inner drive lies not just in grand aspirations but in the small, seemingly mundane habits we cultivate each day. This chapter is dedicated to unraveling the science of habit formation and how these tiny changes can lead to monumental success. The science of habit formation. At the core of our daily routines are habits, those automatic behaviors that shape our lives more than we often realize. According to Charles Duhigg, author of The Power of Habit, habits consist of a three-part loop: cue, routine, and reward. Understanding this loop is essential for anyone looking to ignite their inner drive. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates the habit. It could be a time of day, an emotional state, or even the presence of certain people. 2. Routine. This is the behavior itself, the action you take in response to the cue. It could be anything from reaching for a snack to picking up a book. 3. Reward. The positive outcome that reinforces the habit, whether it's the satisfaction of eating something delicious or the joy of learning something new. By becoming aware of these components, you can begin to dismantle bad habits and cultivate new, empowering ones. Recent studies in neuroscience suggest that habits can be rewired through consistent practice, a notion that offers hope to anyone feeling stuck. Introducing the Success Blueprint. Imagine crafting a success blueprint, a personalized plan that aligns your daily habits with your larger life goals. This blueprint serves as a guiding framework, enabling you to navigate your path with intention and clarity. The concept of habit stacking, popularized by James Clear in his bestseller, Atomic Habits, is a powerful technique that can help you build this framework. Habit stacking involves taking an existing habit you perform consistently and adding a new habit directly after it. For example, if you consistently brew your morning coffee, you might stack the habit of journaling for 5 minutes right after. By anchoring your new behavior to an established one, you increase the likelihood of success. The 5 steps to create your success blueprint. 1. Identify your goals. What do you want to achieve? Be specific. Whether it's writing a book, getting fit, or learning a new skill, clarity will steer your efforts. 2. Choose keystone habits. These are small changes that have a ripple effect on other areas of your life. For instance, regular exercise can lead to improved focus at work and better eating habits. 3. Implement habit stacking. Take your identified keystone habits and stack them. If your goal is to read more, attach it to an existing habit like finishing breakfast. After you eat, read for 10 minutes. 4. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or journal to monitor your consistency. Celebrate small wins, for they are the building blocks of larger achievements. 5. Adjust and iterate. Life is dynamic, and so should be your blueprint. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to tweak it. Adaptation is a sign of growth. Practical tips for cultivating daily habits. Now that you have a framework for your success blueprint, here are some actionable tips to help you cultivate daily habits that align with your personal goals. 1. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change too much at once. Begin with one small habit, like drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. 2. Set clear intentions. Instead of vague goals like, "I want to be healthier," specify what that means to you. For instance, "I will walk for 30 minutes every day after lunch." 3. Create an environment for success. Your surroundings play a significant role in habit formation. Keep healthy snacks within reach and your workspace tidy. 4. Use visual reminders. Post-it notes, alarms, or habit trackers can serve as visual cues to remind you of your commitments and goals. 5. Find accountability. Share your goals with a friend or join a group that shares similar aspirations. This creates a support system that encourages consistency. Transformation testimonials. To bring the power of habit formation to life, let's hear from individuals who have transformed their lives through small, consistent changes. Sarah, a teacher from Ohio: I used to feel overwhelmed by my workload and often neglected my personal time. After implementing habit stacking, I now spend a few minutes journaling right after I grade papers. This small change has made me feel more centered and has significantly reduced my stress levels. Mike, a recent college graduate: I struggled with procrastination, especially when it came to job applications. By adding a short habit of sending one application right after my morning coffee, I found that I was not only more productive but also gained confidence in my abilities. Emily, a fitness enthusiast: fitness was always a distant goal for me. I started with just 5 minutes of stretching after brushing my teeth. Now, I have a full morning routine that includes yoga and meditation, and I feel more energized throughout the day. Conclusion. As we reach the end of this chapter, remember that the path to success is not a sprint, it is a marathon paved with daily habits. Embrace the power of habit formation as the cornerstone of your success blueprint. By stacking habits and aligning them with your goals, you can ignite the fire within and transform your life one small step at a time. The journey may be long, but with each habit you cultivate, you are taking a step closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Your success starts today, so let's get to work. Chapter 6: Illuminating Your Path, Vision and Goal Setting. Every great journey begins with a single step, but what if that step is taken in the dark? In the quest for personal growth and fulfillment, having a clear vision acts as your guiding light, illuminating the path toward your aspirations. In this chapter, we will delve into the art of crafting a compelling vision for your life, setting smart goals, breaking them down into actionable steps, and using creative tools like vision boards and mind maps to keep your dreams in sight. Crafting your compelling vision. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast desert, the sun setting in a blaze of orange and purple. In the distance, you can see the silhouette of a mountain range, beckoning you forward. This imagery serves as a metaphor for your life journey. The mountains represent your goals, dreams, and aspirations. But to reach them, you first need to envision your destination. Creating a compelling vision begins with introspection. Find a quiet space where you can reflect on your desires, passions, and values. Ask yourself some fundamental questions. 1. What excites me? 2. What do I want to achieve in my lifetime? 3. What legacy do I wish to leave behind? Jot down your thoughts freely, allowing your imagination to roam unhindered. Don't limit yourself to what seems realistic or achievable at this moment. Instead, let your mind soar to the heights of possibility. Once you have a rough draft of your vision, refine it. A well-defined vision is specific, vivid, and emotionally charged. Instead of saying, "I want to be happy," consider expressing it as, "I envision a life where I wake up every day excited to pursue my passions, surrounded by supportive relationships and enriched by lifelong learning." Setting smart goals. With a clear vision in place, the next step is to translate that vision into actionable goals. This is where the SMART framework comes into play. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific. Instead of vague aspirations, define your goals with clarity. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," specify what that means. "I will run a 5K in under 30 minutes. Measurable. How will you track your progress? Establish criteria for measuring your success. If your goal is to read more, you could set a target of reading one book per month. Achievable. While it's great to dream big, ensure your goals are realistic and attainable. If you've never run before, aiming to complete a marathon in 3 months may not be feasible. Start small and build momentum. Relevant. Your goals should align with your vision. Ask yourself how each goal contributes to your overarching aspirations. If your vision is to become a published author, a relevant goal might be to write 500 words a day. Time bound. Set a deadline for your goals. This creates urgency and helps you stay focused. For instance, you might aim to complete your first draft within 6 months. Breaking down goals into actionable steps. Once you have your SMART goals outlined, it's time to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. This not only makes the process less daunting but also allows for incremental progress that builds momentum. Take your goal of running a 5K. You might break it down into the following steps. 1. Week 1, 2. Start walking 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week. 2. Week 3, 4. Introduce jogging intervals for 1 minute every 5 minutes of walking. 3. Week 5, 6. Increase jogging intervals to 2 minutes, reducing walking time. 4. Week 7, 8. Transition to continuous running, starting with 10 minutes and increasing by 5 minutes each week. 5. Race day. Prepare and participate in the 5K event. By focusing on one step at a time, you are more likely to stay motivated and committed to your journey. Vision boards and mind maps. Visualizing your goals. Visualization is a powerful technique that can help solidify your goals in your subconscious mind. One effective way to visualize your vision and goals is through a vision board or a mind map. Vision boards. A vision board is a collage of images, words, and quotes that represent your goals and dreams. To create one, gather materials like magazines, scissors, glue, and a poster board. Cut out images and words that resonate with your vision and arrange them on the board. Place this visual reminder where you can see it daily, allowing it to inspire and motivate you. Mind maps. Mind mapping is another creative approach that can help you generate ideas and organize your goals. Start with your central vision in the middle of a page, and branch out with your SMART goals. From each goal, create sub-branches with actionable steps. This visual format stimulates creativity and can uncover new paths you may not have considered. Inspiring stories of transformative journeys. Throughout history, countless individuals have transformed their lives by starting with a clear vision. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, who envisioned a world filled with magic and adventure. Despite facing numerous rejections, she persevered, breaking down her vision into actionable steps until she became one of the best-selling authors of all time. Or take the tale of Oprah Winfrey, who rose from humble beginnings to become a media mogul. Oprah had a vision of inspiring others and made it her mission. She set specific goals for her career, relentlessly pursued them, and ultimately created a platform that has touched millions of lives. These stories remind us that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single vision. Conclusion. As you embark on your journey to ignite your inner drive, remember that your vision serves as your compass, guiding you toward your goals. Set SMART goals, break them down into actionable steps, and use creative tools to keep your dreams alive. Your vision is powerful. It has the potential to transform your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. The path may be winding, but with clarity and determination, you are well on your way to illuminating your future. Embrace your vision, and let your inner fire blaze a trail for others to follow. Chapter 7: The Ripple Effect, Sharing Your Light with the World. In the vast ocean of human experience, each of us is but a single drop, yet the potential we hold is immeasurable. When we fully embrace our inner drive and ignite our passions, we not only transform our lives but also create ripples that can influence the world around us. This chapter explores how your journey toward motivation can extend far beyond personal achievement, becoming a beacon of inspiration for others. Just as a single spark can kindle a roaring fire, your story, your struggles, and your triumphs can illuminate the path for those who follow. The impact of motivation beyond personal achievement. Motivation is a powerful force, often seen as a personal endeavor. We tend to focus on our own goals, the promotions we seek, the marathons we run, the dreams we chase. While these personal victories are significant, they are only part of a larger tapestry woven with the threads of shared experiences. Your journey can serve as a lighthouse guiding others through their storms. Consider this: when you overcome obstacles, share your strategies, or even reveal your vulnerabilities, you create a pathway for others to navigate their challenges. Your achievements can inspire someone who feels stuck, igniting a spark of ambition within them. Conversely, when you share your failures, you provide a sense of camaraderie, showing others that they are not alone in their struggles. The truth is, motivation is contagious. When you radiate passion and purpose, you encourage those around you to do the same. Your enthusiasm can spark a chain reaction, launching others on their journeys of self-discovery and achievement. This ripple effect may be subtle, but it is profound. Each person influenced by your story can, in turn, inspire others, creating waves of motivation that can reach far beyond what you can see. Sharing your story, a path to inspiration. One of the most impactful ways to spark this ripple effect is by sharing your story. Your narrative, filled with unique experiences, challenges, and triumphs, has the power to resonate with others in ways you may not even realize. You never know who is waiting to hear exactly what you have to say. Start by reflecting on your journey. What moments stand out? What lessons have you learned? Consider how your experiences can offer guidance or motivation to those facing similar struggles. Perhaps you battled self-doubt, only to find the courage to pursue your passion. Maybe you overcame a significant setback that led to a breakthrough. By sharing these moments, you not only honor your journey but also provide a roadmap for others to follow. You can share your story in various ways, through writing, public speaking, or even casual conversations. Social media platforms provide an incredible opportunity to reach a larger audience, allowing your words to inspire countless individuals. Remember, vulnerability is a strength. When you open up about your journey, you create a safe space for others to do the same. Mentorship, lighting the way for others. As you share your story, consider taking on a mentorship role. Mentorship is one of the most effective ways to spread motivation and encouragement. When you invest time in guiding someone else, whether they are a colleague, a friend, or a stranger, you not only help them navigate their path but also reinforce your own understanding of your journey. Mentorship can take many forms. It might involve formal programs where seasoned professionals guide newcomers in their fields, or it could be more informal, like offering support and advice to a friend or family member. The key is to be present, to listen, and to share your insights. In a mentorship relationship, both parties benefit. You have the chance to reflect on your experiences, solidifying your lessons and motivations, while your mentor gains the support and perspective they need to move forward. This exchange cultivates a sense of community and connection, creating a network of motivation that can spread like wildfire. Community involvement, creating a culture of motivation. Another powerful way to foster motivation is through community involvement. When you connect with others in your community, whether through volunteering, joining local organizations, or participating in community events, you contribute to a culture of support and encouragement. Consider how you can become an active participant in your community. Perhaps you could lead workshops on a subject you're passionate about, organize motivational talks, or start a local group focused on personal development. These initiatives not only serve to motivate others but also enrich your own journey, connecting you with like-minded individuals who share your drive. When communities come together to support one another, incredible transformations occur. People feel empowered to pursue their dreams, and the collective energy can elevate everyone involved. Imagine a community where motivation is the norm, where encouragement flows freely, and where people uplift one another. This is the kind of environment that fosters growth, resilience, and success. A call to action: ignite the ripple effect. As we conclude this chapter, I invite you to take action. Reflect on how you can share your light with the world. Start by identifying one person who could benefit from your story or mentorship. Reach out to them. Offer your support, and let them know they are not alone. Consider joining or forming a community group focused on motivation and personal growth. Create spaces where individuals can come together, share their experiences, and uplift one another. Finally, don't underestimate the power of social media. Share your journey online. Use your voice to inspire others. Each post, each story, each interaction could be the spark that ignites someone else's fire within. Remember, the journey of motivation is not a solitary one. It is a shared experience, a collective movement toward growth and achievement. As you shine your light, you create a ripple effect that can inspire countless others. Embrace this opportunity, and together, let's ignite a wave of motivation that spreads far and wide. Chapter 8, Epilogue: The Journey Continues. As we reach the end of this book, it is only fitting that we pause to reflect on the journey we have traveled together. The Fire Within, Igniting Your Inner Drive, has been more than just a collection of concepts and strategies. It has been a conversation, a dialogue between you and the potential that lies within you. But as you close this chapter, remember that the story does not end here. In fact, it is only just beginning. The ongoing nature of motivation. Motivation is not a one-time event, it is an ongoing process, much like the flame of a fire that requires constant attention and care. Just as embers can fade without fuel and air, your inner drive needs nurturing to continue burning brightly. Life is a series of peaks and valleys, and your motivation may ebb and flow in response to the experiences you encounter. This is perfectly normal. What matters is your awareness of this ebb and flow and your commitment to stoke the fire whenever it dims. Throughout this book, we have explored various methods to ignite and sustain motivation. From setting clear goals to cultivating resilience, each concept serves as a tool you can wield on your journey. But as you evolve, so too will your understanding of these principles. The world is constantly changing, and so are you. Embrace this change. Let it challenge you, inspire you, and most importantly, let it teach you. Revisit these concepts regularly, not as a chore but as an opportunity for growth. Each time you return to them, you may find new insights that resonate with the person you are becoming. The power of reflection. As you continue along your path, I encourage you to take the time to reflect on your experiences. How have you applied the lessons learned in this book? What challenges have you faced, and how have they shaped your understanding of motivation? Consider keeping a journal, a sacred space where you can document your thoughts, feelings, and discoveries. Writing not only helps clarify your ideas but also allows you to track your progress over time. Documenting your journey serves a dual purpose. It is a record of your evolution, and it can be a source of inspiration for others. Share your experiences with friends, family, or even a broader audience through social media or blogs. Your story has the power to inspire those around you, igniting their own inner flames. Remember, motivation is contagious. When you share your journey, you empower others to embark on their own. Keep the fire alive. As you stand at the threshold of your next chapter, hold on to this powerful truth: the fire within you is a source of infinite potential. It is a beacon, guiding you through the darkest nights and illuminating the path to your dreams. But like any fire, it requires fuel. What will you choose to feed your fire? Will you seek knowledge, embrace challenges, cultivate relationships, or practice gratitude? The choice is yours. In this moment, take a deep breath and remember the reasons you embarked on this journey. Recall the dreams that awakened your passion and the aspirations that set your heart racing. Hold on to that energy and use it as a catalyst for action. As you move forward, let that fire guide your decisions, shape your actions, and propel you toward your goals. A final challenge. Before you close this book, I challenge you to take one concrete step today to stoke your fire. It could be as simple as writing down a goal you want to achieve, reaching out to someone who inspires you, or dedicating a few minutes to mindfulness and reflection. Whatever it is, commit to it wholeheartedly. This is your moment, and every moment counts. Remember, motivation is not a destination but a journey, a winding road filled with twists and turns, triumphs and setbacks. Each step you take creates a ripple effect, not only in your life but in the lives of those around you. So, let your journey be a testament to resilience, passion, and the unyielding power of the human spirit. The fire within. As we conclude, I want to leave you with this powerful message: you are capable of greatness. The fire within you is not just a flicker, it is a roaring blaze waiting to be unleashed. Embrace your power, nurture your dreams, and never underestimate the impact you can have on the world. The journey may be long and fraught with challenges, but it is also filled with beauty, discovery, and the thrill of chasing your true potential. Let this book be a reminder that you are not alone. You are part of a community of dreamers, doers, and believers who are all working to keep their fires burning bright. Together, we can ignite an unstoppable force of motivation that transcends individual journeys, creating a collective momentum that drives us all toward success. Now, go forth and keep the fire within alive. Your journey continues, and the best chapters are yet to be written. The world is waiting for you,